hey, 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 ho, 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 ha, 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 he, 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 ha, ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Oh, I'm off balance. Hi. Howdy meeps. I'm Rigaroga, you're you. And, I'm gonna play Gloomhaven, but it's actually gonna be a lot of bookkeeping. Because, the previous scenario, the heroic misfits were successful and came back to Gloomhaven, and while they were gone, they got enough. Two of them got enough experience to level up. So that means I gotta select like new cards and I've gotta select like upgrades and things that I want to select for them, and all sorts of stuff. I just had a piece of chocolate on my mouth. You caught me. I was eating Reese's peanut butter cups, and I tried to eat two, but I ran out of time. The music stopped, and then I had to like start actually streaming. So here's the deal. We're gonna go ahead and do our best to just sort of figure this out. Let's go ahead and go to tabletop and take a really quick look at the map. So I'm in Gloomhaven, which is in the center of the map, and I've completed the black barrow and the barrow layer, and I've opened up a few other scenarios. But at the end of scenario two, the narrative has you actually heading back to Gloomhaven. So since I'm in Gloomhaven, I'm gonna go ahead and level up my characters and do all that sort of snazzy jazz, um, and just sort of see where that goes. Um, why is there a thing there? Oh, that's the thing. Oh, that's the thing. Okay, sorry. OBS had a weird red dot on it, and I couldn't figure out what the hell that was going. Also, the cats. The last couple days, the cats have been cray cray. So we're gonna have to deal with that. I know they're gonna leap up and send stuff. They're. Yep, there's one. Hi, B. How you doing? Yep, show everybody your butt. Show your butt off. Come on. What are you doing? Do you want to sit in my lap? Okay, well, so here's the deal. Um, this team is the Mind Thief, the Craighart, and the Tinkerer. Doing their thing. I don't know if I'm going to need the keyboard, and I don't know that I'm going to need the mouse, but we'll keep them. Oh, man, come on. I don't know why that... this iMac doesn't... The tilt changes way too often. It's really weird. But, let's see. That's Villainous Mercenaries. So let's go ahead and pull these out and just sort of see what we get. Oh, I may end up sneezing too. Now, this is going to be interesting because I'm actually going to, for almost the first time, need to pull out these big boxes. Excuse me, I'm going to have to sneeze. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze and then I had to go clean myself. Alrighty then. Okay, so we got all kinds of stuff to do. Now, here's the thing: the Craighheart, did not. I mean, it has some gold, but it does not really. So let's do the Craighheart first. I also need to take a look at this to sort of see what would be best here. What if we switch to 2 and we take a look? So here's the Craighheart. So the Craighheart currently has 30 experience points, 12 gold, boots of striding, and a minor power potion. Has gained 1 check for filling up the battle goals, and selected remove 4 0 cards from the deck, from the action deck as a perk. Now, he may decide... Oh my god, cats. So, Boots of Striding, we already have one, so we don't want that. Hide Armor for 10, but there's a disadvantage. So I don't really feel like that's a great option. Leather Armor, when attacked, the attacker gains disadvantage on the attack, which is kind of cool. Cloak of Invisibility is really cool. During your turn, gain invisible. Eagle Eyes, there's 1 left. Iron Helm, when attacked, consider any attack modifier card the enemy draws to be a 0 instead. Oh, and that's permanent. There's actually that just stays true. Oh, it's God, that's hard to read. So this turns critical hits to a 0. That's pretty cool. And it doesn't do anything other than that. I mean it stays good for the entire thing. That's really tempting. Heater Shield, when damaged by an attack, gain shield 1 for the attack. That one, not really thinking that's a good one. Ranged attack, ignore all shield values for the entire attack action. So that's Piercing Bow. Warhammer for 30. During your melee attack, add stun. Poison Dagger, we've seen in action. Minor Healing Potion, we've seen in action. Minor Healing Potion, there are a lot of those. Minor Stamina Potion, 3 of those, and Minor Power Potion. Oh, I haven't actually seen the Healing Potion. So, the thing to decide, I am sort of vaguely, he's kind of got his eye on that helmet. Hey. Psst. Stop that. Kitty cat's going cray-cray. Iron Helmet sounds interesting. Because there was that one time when I totally screwed up the way he plays and got him killed when he was holding the door. And that would have turned that critical hit to a 0. That's kind of tempting. But the other thing he could do is he could spend $10 on 45. Visiting, well, let's go to visiting Gloomhaven, 42. Whenever a party returns to Gloomhaven, they can perform a variety of activities, creating new characters, completing city events, buying and selling items, leveling up their character, donating to the sanctuary, enhancing ability cards, and announcing retirement. Creating new characters we are not going to do. Once per visit to Gloomhaven, a party may complete a city event. City events are functionally the same as road events, but are drawn from the city event deck and generally have better outcomes than road events. Buying and selling. So you can buy them and you can sell them back for half of the price listed, rounded down. When an item is sold, it goes back to the city's available supply and the character receives the calculated amount of gold. Players can own as many items as they can afford, but are limited to how many they can equip. Within any one party, the number of available items for purchase is limited by how many copies of the item's cards there are. No character may own duplicates of the same item. If a different party plays the game with different characters, items possessed by unused characters are considered to be in the city's available supply and can be purchased. Players should always keep track of what items they own on their character sheets in case the cards get moved around by other groups. Oi, you other groups. Donating to the sanctuary. Once per visit to Gloomhaven, each player can donate 10 gold to the Sanctuary of the Great Oak, a temple and hospital in the city. Doing so allows the donating character to add 2 Bless attack modifier cards to their attack modifier deck for the next scenario. I have not completed the Power of Enhancement global achievement, so I'm not able to upgrade cards. And I'm nowhere near announcing retirement. Oh, I really feel like, I mean, we could do, no, come on. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. There's just not room for you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, kitty. I'm sorry. Nope. Come on, go. Go, go, go. Just go. If you're gonna be like that, just go. Come on. Nope. Come on. Come on. Okay, if you're gonna stay there, fine, but if you're gonna start wandering around and throwing things on the floor, it's just not gonna work. It is not going to work for me. Okay. Okay, so what? How much was the Cloak of Invisibility? Was it? It was really expensive, wasn't it? 20? Oh man, 20 is not a lot. I'm almost feeling like I mean, what if the Craighart got the Iron Helm, the Tinkerer got a Cloak of Invisibility, and I mean the Vermling could get the Cloak of Invisibility as well. That's really hard to... I don't know. Or should I donate? Recover 2 cards or... recover up to 2 of your discarded cards or healing potion. There we go. During your turn, perform a heal 3 self action. Man, I don't know. Should I do a city event first? City events are usually beneficial. So what if I do the city event first? Those are my road events. Okay, so here's my city events. So let's start off actually with the city event and just see what we get. After resting for the evening, you start out your day noticing a great number of prominent, commanding posters around the city. Reading one, you learn that the Sanctuary of the Great Oak is laying down the foundation for a new building on the east side of Gloomhaven. Everyone is encouraged to come and help. This could be an important community event. And then the options are go help lay the foundation or take the opportunity to steal some valuables in the area while the people are distracted. Well, so the heroic misfits are the Paragon group. So they're always going to pick the things that are the sort of the Paragon things. They're definitely not going to steal. So they are going to go help lay the foundation. Let's take a look and see what that is. What the shit? Amid a great deal of revelry, you put all you have into laying the foundation of the sanctuary. Surely much good will be done here, healing the sick and wounded. After all your exhaustive efforts, though, you might end up lying or being their first patients. So we've wounded ourselves. We lose 1 check mark, gain 1 reputation and 1 prosperity, and then this is discarded. So this, so let's resolve that really quickly. So we gain 1 reputation and 1 prosperity. Come on, you. There we go. What the hell? There we go. Okay, so on the map, I just, at the very bottom, in the bottom little corner, I marked the 1 prosperity. So prosperity is 2. I don't think... There's no place for prosperity. Oh, here it is. Gloomhaven prosperity. There we go. So we're actually at 3 points. So we're just a little bit below Gloomhaven, adding the second things to the deck. So that's pretty cool. Oh, let's go ahead. Nope. So reputation is back to 0, and prosperity is still 1, but we gained a checkbox. And then we all lose 1 check box. Well, that's crap. Okay, well that doesn't cause a problem with him. But for the Vermling Mind Thief, we only had 2. So now we've only got 1. And then, unfortunately, for the Tinkerer, we actually lose one of the 2 perks that we were going to gain this time around as we were leveling. So we're actually only going to get 1 for leveling up. But that's okay. How many times do I need to donate? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could get halfway there. So actually way over on the left side, Mind Thief and Tinkerer both gain 1 level. So their hit points are actually going to go up to 7 and 9. I'm having a real hard time deciding what to do. Okay. So this one actually. So this one is a is one that goes into the. Oh, here it is. Removed cards. So, removed cards, and I don't know. I mean, it seems kind of like the Paragon-y thing to do is to donate to the Sanctuary, even though they basically screwed us just now. It's hard to decide. Okay, I'm sitting on it. So let's go ahead and while we're doing that, let's take a look at the X cards for this character. Now, one of the things that's true about all of these characters is that at first level, even at first level, there are some cards that they can put into their deck. And in this case, the three of them, Forceful Storm. Oh, let's get rid of the map. Forceful Storm, Heaving Swing, and Nature's Lift. So those are three cards that we could put into his deck. So let's read these really carefully. So Nature's Lift is a heal 2 at range 3, target 2. Wow, that's pretty neat. And on your next 6 ranged attack actions, when wind is strong or waning, add +2 range. That is a pretty cool card. I don't think I've ever had wind up though. Forceful Swing puts wind up. Attack +2 to all your melee attacks this round. Attack 3, range 3, disarm, and gain an experience for each enemy targeted. And then attack 3, push 1. You may push the target into hexes containing obstacles. In each case, destroy the obstacle. The target suffers 2 damage and you gain 1 experience point. Boy, those are all pretty cool. So if I were to do those, what would I get rid of? Unstable Upheaval, I think I've used. That's kind of hard to pick. What if I... What if I take a look at what some other people have said? Starting cards. Is there a quick list? So the recommendation here is... Oh, let's put these away. I don't want to get those mixed in there. Crater. Dirt Tornado. Earthen Clod. Forceful Storm. Massive Boulder. Backup Ammunition. Rumbling Advance. Heaving Swing. And where's Crushing Grasp? Unstable Upheaval and Rock Tunnel. So those ones are the ones that are recommended by this person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So which ones am I getting? Avalanche. See, the thing is, I really like that. I like that creating the obstacles was awesome. Oh man, I have my mail turned on. It keeps sending me the same shit over and over again. I've had like the same 3 emails from Drive-Thru RPG. So Forceful Storm is one of the X cards, and is an attack 3, range 3 with disarm, and then gain experience for each targeted, and it ups wind. Crater, which I've used. Dirt Tornado is arranged as a area effect, which is awesome. Earthen Clod, definitely I've used that for heal and attack damage. Heaving Swing is an X card, which says an attack 3, push 1, or a +1 attack. And Massive Boulder is an attack 3, range 3 with nature. Crushing Grasp is an attack 3, immobilize, nature, or a loot. Unstable Upheaval, I've definitely used. Attack 3, target all adjacent enemies, or shields. Destroy 1 adjacent obstacle with Rock Tunnel. Backup Ammunition. On your next turn, on your next 4 ranged attack actions, gain add target. I mean, I did use that last time, but I'm almost thinking of switching that one for Avalanche because of the create 2 obstacles. I've used that a lot. Well, let's try it. I mean, we'll go with that deck. We'll try that deck. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Avalanche and Opposing Strike back in the pile, and then we're not going to use Nature's Lift this time. Okay, so that's the Craig heart. And let's see. So, what should Tinkerer do? I wonder, let's take a look at what... So let's see. You guys, stop it. Good God. So, Crushing Grasp. Oh, and they left Avalanche in. Interesting. Earthen Clod and Dirt Tornado are down here. Rock Tunnel. Unstable Upheaval. Crater. Heaving Swing. Massive Boulder. Rumbling Advance. So Opposing Strike and Forceful. And the two missing are Opposing Strike and Avalanche. Yeah, see, I don't know. So he only took Heaving Swing. Yeah, so both of those are losers. feel like backup ammunition is not the one. You guys, stop. Would you just stop it? God, you guys are making so much noise. Attack 3, range 3, all allies, and a move 4. Yeah, okay, we're going to go with this. So we're going Massive Boulder, Rumbling Advance, Avalanche, Crushing Grasp, Opposing Strike, Rock Tunnel. So one of the cool things here is we've got 3 of these things that do stuff with obstacles. So we've got Avalanche, which creates 2 obstacles. We can destroy an adjacent obstacle, and then we can push creatures into obstacles. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. And then Crater, Unstable Upheaval, Earthen Clod, and Dirt Tornado. So we're going to go with that. Oops. Okay, so that's going to be our Craighart deck. So the Craighart still has Boots of Striding and Power Potion of Power, and Helping Hand was the goal. So we're hoping for 2 other characters to achieve their personal quests. So as soon as the other 2 go, this one also goes, which is pretty cool. So now part of the question is, do I do that? We're going to still think about that. Okay, all right, so let's move on to the Tinkerer. Let's do a really quick, so I can remove 2 -1 cards. That feels like a good deal to me. Shall I remove 2 -1 cards? Or ignore negative scenario effects. Do ignore negative scenario effects work on, I wonder, on the random scenarios? The random scenarios, there's negative effects that accumulate through them, and I'm kind of wondering. There's no negative effects on the crypts. But let's take a look really quickly on... So those are considered penalties, not scenario effects. So that doesn't actually help with that. So should I remove the 2 -1s or the negative scenario effects? Okay, I think I'm gonna do remove 2 -1 cards. So we're gonna remove those, and those go back into deck 3. Okay. And then I need to decide if he's going to... I mean, he could get 2 potions, or he could get an invisibility. But it consumes, so you only get to use that once. Kitty, shush. God, I'm really kind of almost leaning towards, okay, so three X's and 3 2s. And then we've got our deck. So, okay, let's just take a really quick look at what's... So let's take a look here really quickly. Starting cards. So we've got Stun Shot. Here, let's move Craig Hart out of the way a little bit. So let's see, we've got Stun Shot. Toxic Bolt. Ink Bomb. Net Shooter. Reinvigorating Elixir. Harmless Contraption. Flamethrower. Restorative Mist. And Enhancement Field. Okay. So Ink Bomb, Net Shooter, Enhancement Field, Restorative Mist, Toxic Bolt, Reinvigorating Elixir, Harmless Contraption, Reviving Shock, attack 2, range 3, or heal 5 at 2. That's pretty good. Flamethrower. Potent Potables. On your next 4 heal actions, add 2 heal. And Proximity Mine. Create a trap or to pull. I kind of feel like Hook Gun is the better choice. Because it's an attack 2, range 3, but it's a pull 2, which could get, so what I'm kind of thinking is between Proximity Mine and Hook Gun, I'm almost leaning more towards Hook Gun. But it is a move 4. There's a bunch of move 4s, though. I don't know. I've used Hook Gun. I really feel. No, okay. We'll try it. We'll try it. We'll do Proximity Mine. And then for level 2. Oh, but they're even it's going to suggest replacing that with stamina booster. Heal 4 at range 3. Ally range 3 may recover one of their lost cards. What is that symbol on there? Cannot recover. Oh, wow. So this card right here is has a you lose it and you cannot recover it. That doesn't make sense. Lost or consumed, and you cannot recover it. What the hell? How does that make sense that you do both of those things? Cannot be recovered or refreshed once lost or consumed. Okay, so there's definitely stuff that, like, somehow you can get stuff out of your lost deck, which seems weird to me. I didn't realize that that was really a thing. But so... so we lost Hook Gun and gained Stamina Booster. Okay, well, we'll try it. So we've got 2 X cards in there. Potent Portables, Reviving Shock, and then Stamina Booster is my level 2 card. So that's what we've gained. Okay, so Stamina Booster, Potent Potables, Flamethrower, Reviving Shock, Harmless Contraption, Reinvigorating Elixir, Toxic Bolt, Stun Shot, Enhancement Field, Restorative Mist, Net Shooter, and Ink Bomb. And that's going to be our Tinkerer card deck. Okay. And then the only thing left to decide with the Tinkerer is whether to how to spend money. And I could do it on potions. Okay, so Tinkerer and Craighart. You guys are ready to go. Let's do Mind Thief now. So Mind Thief gets 1 perk. Remove 2 -1 cards. I kind of feel like let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to remove 2 -1 cards. So there's 1. And there's 2. And then we've got let's take a look at our cards. Oops, wrong one. So let's see, we've got Withering Claw, Possession, and Frigid Apparition. And then we're going to pick between Hostile Takeover and Wretched Creature. Okay, so let's see. What do we got? Mind's Weakness. Frigid Apparition. Scurry. Perverse Edge. Empathetic Assault. Fearsome Blade. And Submissive Affliction. I've used Into the Night so much, though. So 9 horde. Feedback loop. And into the night. Yeah, parasitic influence. I did use that. It was the force to move 1, but that's not a super great card. Level 2. Why are melee summons bad? So for the level 2 cards, there's 2 of them. There's Wretched Creature, which summons a monstrous rat, which is 4 health, 3 move, 3 attack. With a move 3. Or there's Hostile Takeover, which has an init of 9, attack 2, range 4, immobilize. Force 1 normal or elite enemy within range to perform its turn this round as if its allies were enemies and its enemies were allies. To signify this, place one of your character tokens on this enemy for the round. That's pretty cool. Because that makes it sort of an enemy. Although you do lose it. You do lose the card. I kind of like combat summons, though. They've been doing good for me. But what do you replace? You replace Into the Night? The best thing about Into the Night is invisibility. Move 4, move 4. It's really the move 4 that we feed that loot for. Oh, how many cards is it? It's 10. So that's it. So, okay, these ones I definitely don't feel are all that great. And then the question becomes, do I lose something in order to gain one of these? Hostile Takeover at 9 seems pretty amazing. I don't understand getting rid of Into the Night. It's got a low initiative and it's got that invisible. Which both seem really cool. Mind's weaknesses. God, I wish I could take both of those, you know? I like Hostile Takeover for its init, its good attack ability, and then its ability to force the enemy to act. I really feel like Feedback Loop is... The recommendation is Mind's Weakness is like the best card, but I really don't... It's got a... I don't know. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go so into the night. Gnawing Horde summons a rat swarm. Hostile Takeover, which is a new level 2 card. Submissive Affliction. Fearsome Blade. Empathetic Assault. Perverse Edge. Scurry. Frigid Apparition. And the Mind's Weakness. And that's going to be my deck. And so I am not doing Wretched Creature, Feedback Loop, Parasitic Influence, Withering Claw, or Possession. Those are the cards that I'm not taking. So now, again, the big question, I think what's going to happen here is that we're actually going to we're going to go into the game here, and I think we're donating once per visit to Gloomhaven. Each player can donate 10 gold to the Sanctuary of the Great Oak. You can only donate 10 gold at a time. So I can actually only donate 30. So I can't donate all 50, but I could do 30. Winged Shoes. Trying to think about that. Winged shoes or not. Does Mind Thief have jump cards? Move 4. Move 2. Move 2. Move 4. Invisible. Yeah, we're kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of wondering about that. And then Tinkerer. So how many, equipment slots? 8. Let's take a look at that really quickly. How many potions can I carry? Half their level rounded up. So I can only carry one of those. Okay, so I can only actually carry one small item. So Vermling already has a potion. So something in the hand, something small item. So can't carry another potion. Could wear winged shoes. The Tinkerer, however, doesn't have any small item. But what are their healths? Like, so Tinkerer's 9, Mind Thief's is 7. Okay, so I think what's going to happen, we're not going to do this. We're going to do this. And you can't do that. But you could do a stamina potion. So we're going to give the Quattral Tinkerer a stamina potion. And we're also going to donate 10 to the church. Is so 1 and 2 and 3. So we're going to donate 30 total. No, those are designs. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Why is there no star on those ones? An awful lot of curse. Okay. So for the next scenario, they're going to have 2 blessing cards each. He's not going to get those. And he can't get anything. Is there anything else that's 10 that isn't an item? Well, he could get a helmet. Or just skip it. Let's just skip it. He'll keep 10. So we're gonna go ahead and. So the Mind Thief will keep 10 gold and not buy anything else. Okay, and then Reputation is currently 0. Okay, so that's basically everything that we needed to do in Gloomhaven. I think I'm trying to decide. One of the things that I'm trying to decide is if let me just sort of pile these guys really quickly. So one of the things that I was thinking about is trying to just sort of decide about the way in which things progress, and I'm imagining that the heroic misfits go to the tavern, and they're drinking, and somewhere in the bar, there is also um, a a brute, a spellweaver, and a scoundrel that they haven't seen before, and they get to talking, and they get to sharing drinks, and I think what I'm wondering is if um, as they're drinking, whether the heroic misfits let slip their information about the arcane library. Um, and the reason I'm wondering is I was sort of imagining that uh, if the villainous mercenaries overheard or cajoled out of the heroic misfits information about the arcane library, whether they would go off and do that adventure, and do that scenario. So I might. What I'm wondering is whether I want to change it up, because I had talked about doing it where I would have the main group adventuring, and if they failed, then I would switch to the other group. But what I was thinking is maybe I continue with the heroic misfits along the main quest, but at the same time, I have the villainous mercenaries sort of pick up some of the other scenarios. Uh, and part of why that doesn't bother me is it's not in it's if we look at the map, if we go back and actually look at the map, the other two of the characters have things that are in the forest that's there, and also the swamp, but the arcane library isn't in there. So I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about, like, maybe I'll do that. Like, maybe while the heroic misfits are sort of doing their, they might do the Inox encampment next. That maybe the villainous mercenaries use that opportunity to sneak off to the arcane library. Just a thought. Just a thought. And so that's something I'm thinking about. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Um, okay, so that's really everything that I was planning on doing in Gloomhaven. I did advancements. I did perks. I spent money on the temple, and so everything is ready for the heroic misfits to go on to their next adventure. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.